accompanied by also the staff advisors and the vice are on their way. Please, for the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, the most prestigious university, one of the first universities in India, Ms. Vicky Hale. The formal inaugural function of Excelsior 2K22 is just going to start with the host MC, Ms. Reshma Misbah, starting the inaugural.
Excelsior is a Latin word for ever upward. It is what we in St. Joseph's College believe. Here we are with our 5th edition of Excelsior 2K22 after a gap of 3 years. Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy Sir, our guest of honor, Ms. Vicky A. Hale, English Language Fellow, U.S. Department of State, our beloved Principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji P.D., Vice Principal, Sister Hema, respected teaching and non-teaching staff, my fellow Josephines, and the bustling crowd of participants from all the colleges in and out of Visakhapatnam. Good morning, Namaskar, Assalamu Alaikum, Vanakkam, Sat Sri Akal. A warm welcome to everyone gathered here. If education is the manifestation of perfection in a person, such perfection is brought up about by the spate of co-curricular activities up for takes in Excelsior 2K22 after a long gap of 3 years. Our ever-youthful principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji P.D., is a very compassionate, empathetic, yet firm management professional who always supports us in all our endeavors. We welcome you, sister, and may I request you to occupy your place on the dais and preside over the inaugural function of Excelsior 2K22. Vice President of the Student Council, will welcome Dr. Sister Shaiji with a bouquet. A man with a vision, a youthful and dynamic leader, a crowd puller, and a committed academic administrative manager is our chief guest for the inaugural function, Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy Sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor of Andhra University. Thank you for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest for today's inaugural function of Excelsior 2K22, sir. We know that in the midst of your busy schedule, you still agree to inspire us with your presence, sir. We very place of honor on the day. Ms. P. Sai Bhavna, President of the Student Council, will welcome sir with a bouquet. Become a part of the SJCW family ever since she was appointed as the English Language Fellow of the U.S. Department of State in 2019. With her charming personality, she is everyone's friend with her gorgeous smile. We welcome you, ma'am. May I call on you to take your place on the dais? Jyotika, Committee Head of the Excelsior, will welcome Vicky ma'am with a bouquet.
Ramesh garu నాకు సౌండ్ అర్థం కావట్లేదు సార్.
Our staff advisors are the backbone for the Student Council with their guidance and support. I now invite the ever vibrant and youthful Ramni ma'am, our PRO and Chief Mentor of the Student Council, to occupy her place on the dais. Tejashwini, Joint Treasurer of Student Council, will welcome Ramni ma'am with a bouquet. Soma Jyotir Gamaya, Nrityorma Amrutam Gamaya. Let us move from darkness into the light of knowledge and life. It's my proud privilege to invite the dignitaries on the dais to light the traditional lamp as an auspicious beginning to Excelsior 2K22.
సారేనే సార్
శరీరం స్వరూపం తథా వాకలత్వం యశశ్చారు చిత్రం ధనం పేరు తుల్యం మనస్సేన లగ్నం పురోరం రిపద్మే తదక్కిం 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 పరత్రం ధనం పుత్ర పౌత్రాది సర్వం గృహం మాధవ సర్వమేతద్విజానం మనశ్చేత్మిం తదక్కిం 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 తదక్కిం
సుమని రమేష్ గారు కాల్ చేయండి
శరణాది మేం కరోతి మనశ్చేన లగ్నం పురోరం రిపద్మే తదక్కిం. Truly, we live in troubled times, torn apart by strife and disharmony. Without any further ado, we invoke the blessings of the Almighty with a prayer song, Lord, make us instruments of peace. Please stand for the prayer song.
ఎవరో పడరు అందులో తీయండి Our president, Ms. Bhavna, must be a very happy person as her cherished dream of organizing Excelsior has finally seen the light of the day. I now call on her to deliver the welcome address.
Distinguished chief guest for the inaugural function of Excelsior 2K22, Professor PVGD Prasad Reddy Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, our dynamic principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji PD, our guest of honor, Miss Vicky A. Hill Ma'am, English Language Fellow, US Department of State, our Vice Principal, Sister Hema, our PRO and Chief Staff Advisors, Ramani Ma'am, respected staff advisors, respected teaching staff, members of the non-teaching staff, supporting staff, members of the press, friends,
and all the participants of Excelsior 2K22. Good morning. It is a proud moment for me, P. Sai Bhavana, President of the Student Council 2022 to 23, to extend a gracious and warm welcome to the 5th edition of Excelsior 2K22, about to kick-start in some time. St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, Visakhapatnam, an institution known for its quality standards of education, is a happening place in this part of the country. We are so privileged to have such a distinguished and flamboyantly charming chief guest for the inaugural function, Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy Sir, the Vice Chancellor of prestigious Andhra University, to which our college is affiliated. Sir, we are so excited as this is the first time you are attending a students' event in Andhra University jurisdiction colleges. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation, and we know each of us will be inspired by your message. Our guest of honor, Miss Vicky Hale, ma'am, has been in the campus since 3 years, and we have developed such a fraternal and friendly relationship that we'll feel bad that she will be leaving to the US very soon. We are indeed fortunate to have one of the most student-friendly principals, Dr. Sister Shaiji, who is firm yet so affectionately understanding whenever we approach her with a challenge. Excelsior 2K22 is attracting a lot of excitement as it is organized after 3 years, and more importantly, we have an educational luminary like our Vice Chancellor, sir, for the inaugural, and a celebrity of the entertainment world for the valedictory function. Students from 52 colleges will be participating in 25 main events and 25 sideline events, which tap the latent talent among the vibrant and eager young people from the colleges and institutes. The highlight of the fest is using the proceeds for a cause of supporting the education of the girls from the socio-economic backgrounds. When I joined the college in 2018 as a fresher, never did I dream that I would hold such a good position in this prestigious college. And now I feel privileged in this college, which is one of the best colleges in the state and the country, with excellent and committed teachers. The theme for this year's Student Council is Together for Excellence. I strongly believe we Josephines are the brand ambassadors for our college. As we started working in the Student Council for the Excelsior 2K22, many differences in thoughts and ideas cropped up, but we, as a team, sorted out any small differences to get sponsors for stalls and attracted the title sponsors, main sponsors, co-sponsors and associate sponsors. We do believe that our staff advisors are our best mentors, who will guide us in leadership development while we are working so hard to make Excelsior 2K22 a success against many odds. So once again, on behalf of all the students, I extend a hearty welcome to all the participants from the various colleges who will compete for the top honors and also win the overall championship. Have a great day in Excelsior on the 2 days in SJC. Thank you.
Dr. Sister Shaiji PD is a dynamic and an inspiring leader who thinks of innovative ideas for the growth of the college. Sister, we are very happy that you are a student-friendly principal. I extend a warm welcome and request our honorable and dignified principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji PD, to address the gathering.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy Sir, the Vice Chancellor of prestigious Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. Guest of honor, Ms. Vicky A. Hale, the English Language Fellow, U.S. Department of State. Ms. D. Ramani, PRO and Staff Advisor for Student Council. Sister Hema, the Vice Principal, teaching and non-teaching staff, well-wishers, benefactors of this college, and dear students community. A warm welcome to Excelsior 2K22, an intercollegiate fest which is organized for a noble cause of providing financial help to the girl students for their education. St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, affirming its faith in God and love for humanity, seeks to impart holistic education to young women
while developing global competencies of leadership and making them socially responsive members in a changing technology-driven world. The college is a grant-in-aid institution offering 3 intermediate courses, 13 UG courses in BA, BCom, BBA, BSc, and 5 postgraduate courses. Introducing BSc in Agriculture and Rural Development this year adds a feather to the cap of SJCW. The UGC, recognizing the quality of education and excellent academic records, conferred autonomy on the college in 1987. The college now is ISO certified institution for quality management system. The college has evolved into a reputed institution of higher education dedicated to academic excellence, utilizing the various opportunities provided by the Andhra University, the state government and the University Grants Commission, implementing the new choice-based credit system as per UGC and APSHE guidelines. The new CBCS offers academic flexibility, especially in offering multi-dimensional, useful and skill-oriented electives while having specialized orientation for post-graduation. NCC, NSS, sports, yoga, karate and music offered as compulsory co-curricular activities of the curriculum contribute to the all-round development of the students. Many students have bagged national awards and prizes. Dr. Manika Kumari, head of the Department of Botany, was conferred the award as AP State Best NSS Program Officer, and Miss Angeline of 3rd BA APO of 1922 batch received AP State Best NSS Volunteer Award this year. Dr. Captain K. Sujata, head of the Department of Mathematics, is the 7th faculty member from our college to get AP State Best Teacher Award. She received this award from our Honorable Chief Minister of AP in 2022 for her outstanding performance in the field of mathematics. In collaboration with the US, the Department of State has brought about 2 programs, the English Access Micro Scholarship Program and English Language Fellow Program, which has given opportunities for aspiring young minds to learn and excel in proficiency and fluency in English language. The outcome of this collaboration has paved the way for SUSI program, where Mrs. Steffi Maria Paul of 3rd BA EPJ, the present final year student who went to US under student exchange program, focusing on religious pluralism. She is the 4th student who visited US under this program from our college. The 7 associations and 27 clubs, 17 departments are excellent platforms for talent tapping and knowledge sharing. The young Josephines are active throughout the year, organizing educative and innovative learning programs, activities, departmental expos, festivals, and emerging as a confident, outstanding leaders. Excelsior 2K22 exhibits opportunities, possibilities, creativity, and the colorfulness of the youth. Today, all will get a chance to express yourself in the best spirits and friendly competitiveness. It is a time to enjoy and showcase the talents on a huge canvas that is spread out for you. I take this opportunity to welcome all the participants from other colleges and universities who had shown immense interest to participate in the fest. I hope Excelsior 2K22 would enrich your heart and soul with a snapshot that you will cherish for the rest of your life. Have a fun-filled, wonderful days ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Now I would like to call on Ms. Hepzibah Angel, Vice President of the Student Council, to introduce the Chief Guest, Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Andhra University.
On and off the days. Good morning once again. I am Hepzibah Angel, Vice President of the Student Council for the year 2022-2023. It is my honor and privilege to introduce our Chief Guest of the day, Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy Garu, Vice Chancellor, Andhra University. Sir, I really feel so blessed to read your very inspiring profile. Professor PVGD.
I'm stealing the paper from Hepzibah because Sir has to leave for a very important meeting. Otherwise, Hepzibah would have read it wonderfully. She really practiced so well, Sir. But Sir is an encyclopedia of everything good in life. Science, art, everything. His profile is so enviable, whether it's a startup, being a computer professional, I know years before what a promising computer professional, and rising to the level of the Honorable Vice Chancellor is not an easy story. His success story is punctuated with determination, hard work, as he held many positions of rector, registrar, director, and so many. Now he'll not let me talk because he's there. Such a pleasure, sir, and Hepzibah will. She'll feel very bad that she didn't introduce you, but another time we will give you the opportunity. Thank you. And now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, our dynamic, charming Vice Chancellor, to address.
So good morning. All the distinguished members sitting on the dais along with me. I want to begin with your principal, Dr. Shaiji, and also the guest of honor, Vicky Hill, English Language Fellow, and Ramani Madam, all the faculty members who are working for this wonderful St. Joseph's College for Women. More importantly, all the students. Well, to begin with the student president, Sai Bhavana. Where are you? Wait. Hope all of you are there. I see some voice, crosstalk. Nothing, huh? You're all here. Next 10 minutes. That's really good. Should I tell you when I'm just making an entry into this particular, open space, when I'm just making an entry from there, what I have noticed? I tell you. Of late, even at world-class universities, world-class universities, the top 5 in the world, something like Stanford, there, most of the teachers in their very first class are talking about a particular theme because they found that that theme is missing. You know what is that theme? Bring the joy. Bring the joy. Yeah. I'm a student of one of the colleges. There are 52 colleges participating today. Excelsior, going there to St. Joseph's College, going to participate in this particular exhibition. What should I take there? A teacher from a college, affiliated college, going to Excelsior 2022. What should I take there? Now I'm going with all my friends, a group of friends, 10 friends from so-and-so college to this particular place. What should I bring there? What should I take there? Vicky, an English language fellow, today will be there sharing the dice along with me. What should she bring here? your principal, your faculty, your students, what should you bring here? Bring the joy. That's it, as simple as that. I have noticed that joy here when I am just making an entry from there. That's the reason why I started with that. Bring the joy. Tell you, today as such, you look around, the world is drowning in pools of pessimism. Wherever you see all negative energy, negative news, negative activity, negative thinking, negative habits, right? Somebody could ask me, maybe when I am leaving here, the energy is energy. What should I do there? Yes, the energy is energy. But, you should always have an intention to change that energy. Bring the joy into that particular place with that intention. No power plant, as such, power plant, must have heard about power plants. Power plant do not contain any energy. It generates energy. This is a human power plant. You can always generate energy. You must have an intention from today onwards, because you are going to have another 50 full years of wonderful career. 50 full years of wonderful career from now onwards, right? You are just into 20s. Some of you could be 18, 19, 20, okay, at your age. Another 50 full years. 50 full years you can occupy wonderful positions. You may become big. And you may be known after for your contributions. But what makes you really successful from within is that joy only. So today onwards, try to have an intention set in the very morning, first 5 minutes, that particular day, you wish to in fact contribute joy only wherever you go. Right? Done. Excelsior. Not a normal term. I have to in fact look for its meaning when I am making a travel to this particular place, from the university, because fortunately the Google is there, I try to Google it. It talks about quality. Quality. Now, quality is not a small thing, that quality gives you momentum, quality gives you excellence. How do you get quality? That means, end of the day, your aim is to be successful. Yes? How many of you want to be successful? Please raise your hands. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Please. Yeah, if all of you want to become successful, what is the journey towards success? Do you know the journey towards success? Should I ask questions? Yes or no? Look at these people. You find them successful? Most of your teachers? Your parents? How? Do they have any magic wand with them? They were not successful on a single day. Probably I think they must have done lot of hard work. And now they are successful. But today, success has been figured out. You really want to be successful? You need not bumble through the life for 20 years, 30 years like your parents or like your vice chancellor or like all these members. We were not told those days how to be successful in the life. We simply bumbled through the life, taking all the chances, and finally, ultimately, towards retirement or after crossing the midlives, we appear to be successful. But now for you, now, you need to know the secret. If you have the patience, for 5 minutes I tell you just four principles to be successful. If you are serious, I'll tell. Otherwise, I'll close it. I'm prepared for both. You have the patience to listen for another 5 minutes? That's very good. Now you are the students of Andhra University. Right? Four things are really important for each one of you from today onwards. Four things. Just four things. First one. Competence. I am a student of first year BSc doing computer science. I am a student of first year BCom doing commerce and management. I am a student who is doing English language literature. Different subjects. Whatever be the subject. First most fundamental principle, because we are talking about Excelsior. You want to excel, you want to bring in that quality, and you want to prove yourself successful. So focus towards excellence. You all should absolutely put focus towards the skill set that is required for you to be successful in the long run, right from today onwards. You have some kind of vision? Yeah. 3 years, you are a first year student. 2 years, second year student. 1 year, third year student, you have time. And then plan for next 2 years, next 3 years. Small goals. And ultimately in 10 years. 10 years is a big time now. But at least for the next coming 5 years, what is the goal? No, I must reach this place. Never ever think that goal means getting marks. That's gone. Because I heard a wonderful term being used by your student counselor as well as your principal, all-round development. For you to be successful all-round, all-round in the sense, health is very important. Without health, you don't get anything. How many of you definitely work out, every day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? As a resign, I don't know. You must check. How many of you are really taking water, good water, at least three bottles of water per day? These are all matter. These things matter. Health. For you to be successful, for you to be competent, first have a goal. Yeah, this is the goal. Cut that into parts. Small parts. Yeah, how to travel towards that? How do you travel towards that? Not easy. Not easy just simply by sitting in the classroom. Or maybe watching Netflix, going through WhatsApp. No. You have to do something else. Now, how do you do something else? I really congratulate all of you because you are already doing that something else. You are here. You are trying to understand what is happening around you. So many stalls, so many exhibits, so many people trying to showcase their talent. Then you look at them. Oh, yes, this is the thing, this is the thing, this is the thing. Here I am weak currently. Here I am strong. Then you understand. Take a note of all these things. What are the things that you have to work out? Very important. For example, in the very beginning, your students, they rendered a wonderful song. Yeah? Is it easy? They must have done a lot of practice. Yes or no? Right? You see, musicians and people who play instruments, Rahman, people talk about Rahman. They must have done a lot of practice. Yes or no? So that means for someone to be successful, whatever may be the field, you are in the field of music, you are in the field of dance, you are in the field of fine arts, you are in the field of theatre arts, or you are in the field of education, wherever you are, to be successful, first of all, that kind of effort is very, very important. That effort. All successful people, they must have put in that effort. Learn. Practice. Apply. That gives them the edge. That only gives them the edge. You understand? Very, very simple. It is also simple, in fact, to be successful. Today you decide. Never ever think that, I am born in a very small family. My father is not rich. I have no influence. My mother is not able to pay my school fees. No, these things are definitely going to be there. But not all these things would count. If at all, if you take a decision from today onwards that in 5 years of time, I can be something in my life, that decision is important. Gathering of 2,000 people, not a small gathering. With a lot of hopes you have come here, full day. But the first half an hour of this, that kind of a motivation. Why this, inaugural function will be organized? Not to call me as Vice Chancellor, because I am a Vice Chancellor already, right? Motivation is important. That's what, in fact, we missed when we were young people, when we were students. These things were not shared to us. We bumbled through the life to learn all these things. But at least now it is the time that we need to share with you. So how many of you from today onwards would decide that you will be committed towards enhancing your competency? Competency could be in the form of any skill set. Well, to begin with, communication skill set. All these people, they spoke really, really good English. That's very, very important. Competency. Second thing, already this college is known for it. There are some very good colleges that are known for it. But this should be the mindset also today. Because that mindset, unfortunately, is missing with most of the parents also. Maybe you can go back and tell your mom and dad that today the Vice Chancellor came and he was in fact sending a warning signal to me to your parent. Problem is that, today the parenting has become so complicated that, because of only just one child or two child, your father or mother, lot of, affection on you would say that we just focus on yourselves, focus on yourselves, focus on yourselves. So morning when I get up, what should I get today for me? What value can I add for me? Me. Everything is me. Me only, first priority. Me. Right? If you really want to be successful in the life, avoid that me from today onwards in the morning. Instead of me, try to serve others. What can I give? What can I do? Morning, mom asks you, come on, prepare coffee. With joy, do that. That day, you are asked to cook food. With joy, you do that. Your principal of St. Joseph's College, or maybe whatever the other college students they are here, your principal asks you to do some kind of a gardening work, in the college. With joy, you do it. It's all service. Take away that particular word me and try to focus on outside of you. That is also called in English contribution mindset. You got it? What is that? Contribution mindset. If you develop a contribution mindset, you get confidence. This is missing today. At one point of time, this contribution mindset was there, but today it is missing. It's one way it is biblical that what you ask for, that you always get back. Right? But today, it is also ethical to say that what you give, 100% you would also get back. Even in a magnified sense also. This has become true. So I hope and believe that I don't want to take much time because maybe some of you are getting ready for the other activities. Small addition I will make because I said I am going to take some 4 parameters. Now I know that I may not be able to take all the parameters, but we are all here today. What should I do? I sit there or I sit there. As a student, that means I am only just putting myself into the shoes over there. I am a student, I came here from some other college. Or I am a student of this college, I am sitting here, standing here. What should I do? I tell you what I do. What I did not do that time, because I was not told. Today if I am there, I will do that because I have seen last 30 years of journey, many successful people. After seeing all the successful people, I understand. Arre, these people should have told me 30 years back. I would have probably, I think, got that secret. Why, taking so much of time to reach this particular stage. Now I tell you, you cannot be successful if you are just alone. You require a group. Group of a similar mindset. You got it? Group of similar mindset. That suppose you wish to become something. I wish to play that musical instrument. Not all 2000 students are maybe interested in that instrument. Yes or no? But 5, 10, definitely identify them. Build your community. This is called building community. Now that's why your teachers, you ask them, they go to seminars, they go to workshops, not just to add skills, to build community, like-mindedness, they share. Because most of the times, we get extra knowledge only by looking at the people and drawing inspiration from the people. This the reason why today this exhibition is organized. This Excelsior. You find your image with others, who are all people with similar kind of a goal set, similar kind of a mindset. Take their numbers. Yeah, take their numbers. 5, 6 people. Not only that, probably I think your teachers will call some guests. Somebody may be having that kind of a mindset. Take their number. You want to become a good musician? Try to gather their numbers. You want to become an ISRO scientist? Try to get the numbers of the biggest people there at ISRO. You want to get into politics? Try to get the numbers of some of the successful politicians. Young successful politicians like our Chief Minister. Get the numbers. You should have in your iPhone, on the speed dial, the people that would definitely matter to you in your life, role models in your life. That number should be there on your speed dial. That should be the goal. I have seen successful people, they have that kind of a connect. These things are not told to us all these days. But at least now, there are good number of books are coming out, and your principal is also organizing a wonderful show. And I'm very happy because, all the students are over there. I asked them to be present, but some of them are not present. But anyway, that's no issue at all, because it's an inaugural function. I know, as Vice Chancellor of this university, I have a lot of confidence about this particular college. In Andhra University, as on today, we have about 300 colleges, and out of the 300 colleges, as Vice Chancellor today, if somebody asks me to pick up the top 2 colleges, first college and second college, both are St. Joseph's College. I don't say this just because I was called here as the chief guest, but as Vice Chancellor, I am giving this particular prize, and all the other colleges, they are also really doing good, and you are all wonderful students of various colleges. But the student representative made a mention that they wish to become brand ambassadors of St. Joseph's. End of the day, I want all of you to become brand ambassadors of Andhra University, because we give them your degree, right? You study here, we give you a degree, and this Andhra University, we are now entering into 98th year next year. Next coming 3 years, the university will move towards its centenary function. Centenary, 3 years. So in a month or so, in fact, I get back to all your colleges. I'll be reaching all the colleges with an invitation. What the invitation? At the university, like in the colleges, all these days, the concentration is on teaching, learning. But now, last 2.5 years, we changed the total outlook of the university. It is just not teaching, learning. Now the focus of the university next coming 30 years is going to be on entrepreneurship and startup culture. Try to convert every student, because in my view, every single student, Andhra University student, maybe university campus student or university affiliated college student, every student we want to convert them into an entrepreneur. Give jobs instead of seeking jobs. You need not invest even one single rupee. At the university, we are investing huge infrastructure. Tech hub, pharma hub, food processing hub, marine living resources hub, like that various hubs we have created. These hubs will be inaugurated. and there will be a buzz of activity, buzz of entrepreneurship on the campus. I will come to all the colleges. Well, to begin with, I am putting a request to your principal. Bring all the students. I give dates. Take them around all the hubs. Well, to begin with, take them to Tech Hub, then Pharma Hub, then Food Hub. Let students understand, yes, this is the hub, I have interest. You come there with idea, we support you. We give a chair, we give space to you, we give mentoring, we give money. That means all these things government is giving. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Y.S. Jagannath Reddy, in fact, he firmly believes that especially girl students, they should all become, employers, in the sense, they should start something and start, giving employment to many people. And like that, in fact, we have created an entire ecosystem there. And my request to all of you is that please visit the university, look at the ecosystem, not just marks. Marks are important for your mom. Marks are important for your mom, no doubt, right? But apart from marks, the other skills that gives energy to you, that adds value to you, that gives self-confidence to you, that we are in fact creating back at the university. In case at your colleges, St. Joseph's College, I am told that about 52 colleges participating. The principals are over here, the secretaries are over here, and please take this information. And if you have interest to start a startup at your college, I'll send my team. My team will come here, they will also create a startup over here. Your startup will be linked with the university startup. That is going to be a hub and this is going to be a spoke. Like that hub and spoke model also we are in fact interested in. End of the day, not only the university, we have got about 300 colleges, and we wish to in fact convert this entire youth as a force, so that India is becoming a developing nation that gets the right kind of leadership from you, so that we will have a feeling at the end of the day that through this particular initiative, through all these colleges, through the university, by conducting various programs, we have created youth who will become the shapers and modify the destiny of the whole country, India. So thank you so much, Principal, for giving me a wonderful opportunity. And I have some other functions to go. There is another Vice Chancellor from North Carolina University who took an appointment to me at 11:15. I'll have to travel and go. Otherwise, given a mic, I would always love to talk to the students, motivate them, to see them, so that at least a few of them would take the inspiration and become leaders. And that gives us a lot of success as teachers. Thank you so much for patiently listening. Almost 90% of the students over there, they are following. And for me, every student is unique, every student is significant, every student is important, as good as my own children. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. Thank you, the principal.
While Vice Chancellor is going back, we will declare the fest open and release the balloons and come back to... We now request... We will now have the Excelsior pledge. We will have the Excelsior pledge led by Sahitya Alamuri, the PG representative. Pledge because we are living in a world torn apart by disharmony and intolerance. A pledge of harmony and tolerance. And as Sahitya invites all of you, we request all of you to stand up and raise your right hand. Raise your right hand forward. That is the pledge that we are going to take. Staff and students, pledging our cause and our contribution, as Vice Chancellor Sir said, towards world harmony and peace.
The faculty and students of the world will work for strengthening harmony
among people various religions and communities
through mutual tolerance,
to mutual tolerance, confidence,
respect,
respect,
and understanding one another.
and understanding one another.
We shall strive to promote
We should strive to promote
unity within our society
unity within our society
and increase our common spaces
and increase our common spaces
while respecting our diversity
while respecting our diversity
in gender,
in
religion,
religion,
or language,
or language,
thereby ensuring that there will be less conflict and harmful behavior.
and harmful behavior.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was a wonderful, all of us have taken. Please take your seats. Vicky Hale.
Vicky Hale is an English language fellow from the U.S. Department of State. She has lived in Guatemala, Mexico, France, Switzerland, England, Russia, and since 2019, she has been teaching ability and culture studies. She has also conducted teaching methodologies workshops for teachers around India. She holds an MEd in TESOL, Teaching English for Speakers of Other Languages and World Language Education from the University of Georgia, as well as a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Her career has fused together those two degrees, and she continually inspires young graduates to improve their English, cherish their mother tongue, and connect with people around the world. And this is the aim of her brainchild, the SJC Language Center, founded in 2020 and continues today online and offline.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Dr. Sister Shaiji, Ramani, all of these wonderful Excelsior ladies, student council, respected colleagues, SJC staff, beloved students, and treasured guests. What does it mean to soar? I think that the Honorable Vice Chancellor has laid a very good foundation for what I want to say this morning, and I promise you, I will not take too long. For years, Excelsior's tagline has been soaring higher. This year they have added the motto, reaching out for a cause. When I contemplated these two sayings, I saw both a big picture vision and a small story image. It was a bit revealing to me, and I hope that it's going to be inspiring to you. Because I know that you did not come here today to be passively sitting in these chairs. No, I think that you came to soar. And I think that you came to reach out. You came to reach beyond your grasp, individually as well as collectively. Indulge me for just 5 minutes, if you would, as I bring these two concepts together. I could not help but think of this verse when I thought about soaring. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. This is from the prophet Isaiah. And if we are wondering, how do we get to this place of soaring? We need only look here. We soar when we hope. We love this word hope. And a long time ago I learned from my dear husband sitting there in the front row that hope means joyful anticipation. When things don't look so good around us, when times are tough, when our friends are low, how do we hope? We have to look beyond our present, beyond our circumstances, beyond what is seen. And this is the big picture. I kind of like to call it the God picture. The uncertainties that are around that, the mysteries, the ambiguities, those are actually a part of life. It's what makes life interesting, challenging, and remarkable. We can try to figure everything out, or we can look beyond to horizons, to change, and to unlimited resources. We look beyond ourselves to potentiality, imagination, and initiation. And that ripple effect of our impact and change that takes place. And I want to finish this morning speaking to not just the students of St. Joseph, but all of the students who came here today, because change is in the air. Gandhi spoke of change. He said, "You be the change that you want to see in the world." And one of my favorite presidents, Barack Obama, he also spoke of change. He said, quote, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person. If we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. And if you go out and make some good things happen, you will fill the world with hope." End quote. The big picture view of all things comes from hope. It's not a feeling, it's not wishful thinking, it's a broad view of life that comes from having seen poverty and struggles, maybe even experiencing them yourselves. And then we watch our character, we watch our integrity rise up as we view things from other perspectives. But please notice two things. I won't be much longer. First, the verse from Isaiah, after soaring like eagles, it talks about walking and running without weariness, without fainting. And running and walking are these down-to-earth concepts. Because we all know that we can't stay up in the clouds, right? If we really want to hope and see change, we have to run and walk. We have to connect. And that's what reaching out is. Connection is our way, here and now, of implementing that hope. Connection brings unity. And unity brings harmony. You just made this pledge. So I was really happy to be following after this pledge. Harmony lifts people up so that they too can soar. If hope is our way to soar, then connection is our way to reach out for a cause. 2 more minutes and I'll close. In my lifetime, I have been poor. I've had people I love die. I have felt depressed. I've had loved ones addicted to drugs and alcohol. And I've been jobless. In fact, in just a week, I'm going to be jobless again. The only way I have found to begin this journey of finding hope has been by connecting to others. I don't believe we're supposed to be in this world alone. I believe that the pathway to hope is often suffering, but it forces us then to look beyond ourselves. I know this sounds a little bit simplistic or maybe even unrealistic to a group of college students waiting for fun, entertainment, challenge, because no one wants to suffer. But if we look deeply into what we call suffering, I think we'll not see an anecdote. We'll see an awakening. Our imaginations will bring us to the remedy or the therapy or the solution, whatever you want to call it, or silver lining if you want to call it that. Our imaginations will help us see others, connect with others, become interdependent, and reach out. This reaching out, connecting forces us to express mercy, to rid ourselves of bias and prejudice and judgment, and celebrate differences. I think that's what you're here to do today. Celebrate differences. You are going to do that these 2 days, and I hope you'll continue after that. Now, there's one famous man that I'm going to end with a little story and a quote. His name is Yo-Yo Ma. Maybe you've heard of him. He's a very famous cellist. He's also a multicultural enthusiast. His own life is multicultural. And when he teaches in an orchestra, he would remind each person who is playing a different instrument that the sound will not be the same without them. Each sound is needed to form that orchestral concerto. And without it, it's incomplete. Something would be missing. You, each one of you, are that unique part of this world. And no one can take your place. And the world would not be the same without you. Something would be missing. Yo-Yo Ma said this: we're not born creative or destructive. Each one of us has the ability to create or destroy, to leave the world better than we found it, or worse. Reach out, connect, impart hope, and soar. In this city of destiny, it is our mission, SJC, soaring joins connection. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Vicky ma'am. Now, why and when did Excelsior have its genesis in SJC? To know the answer, we invite Ms. Madhu Varsha, event coordinator of Excelsior 2K22, to take us through the flashback of Excelsior.
According to the dignitaries on and off the days, I am Madhu Varsha, event coordinator of Excelsior 2K22, is here to speak a few words about Excelsior. The journey towards higher education is a path of dedication, patience, and hard work. After 1993, Excelsior was revived only in 2016, and when we thought of Excelsior, we envisaged it as a funding program for the cause of education for girls from low socio-economic background. And the first revived edition against the backdrop of demonetization was still a success. There were a total of 23 events and 25 sideline events. We had 3,000 students from over 30 colleges. The overall championship went to Geetham College. In 2017, 18 and 19, the number of students increased by 30% and events also with different themes for each edition, where we had explored a Disney theme, a Hollywood theme and a Bollywood theme. After a gap of 3 years, Excelsior 2K22 is back, and this time we hope the response is overwhelming, besides loads of fun, action and entertainment. The theme for this year is Film City. Thank you.
With the pandemic We've all learned to become adaptable to new norms. So when a celebrity vice chancellor also leaves, we adapted and we came back and continued, which normally never happened for the co-editions of Excelsior. We've all learned to adapt, and that's the biggest, beautiful part of young people like you. A big round of applause for your wonderful behavior. You sat so well while we went and came back. We now have a number of very illustrious alumni. We already felicitated Professor Captain K. Sujata, who won the AP State Best Teacher Award this year by our very charming, dynamic Chief Minister. We now have a very illustrious alumna from the 2022 BA EPO, who is a very dedicated social work, and she works so well in NSS. May I request Ms. Vicky Hale and Sister Shaiji to step forward to acknowledge and appreciate and felicitate these wonderful students. I now call on Ms. Angeline B. from the 2022 BA EPO. Chandu, stop music. She won the AP State Best Volunteer Award for 2021-22. We're so proud of Angeline, and may you receive many, many more awards. We now have another very smart achiever among us. Sister Shaiji already spoke about her. She's none other than Steffi Maria Paul from 3rd year PAEPG, who went all the way to the US for a 5-week student exchange program in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. Steffi, we are so proud that you did us. She did very good work there, came back with loads of experience. May you shine more in the coming years. We now call another giver for excellence, Suniti Roy from 3rd BAEP. Hall of Parliament just on October 2nd as a part of a program, National Tribute to Leaders. She spoke about Gandhiji so eloquently. Suniti, may you do very well in the years to come. And rhythmic skater amongst us, Bhavyashri from 3rd BAEPO. And she's going to participate in the state and the national level. We'll see her performance today after the flash mob. All the best, Bhavyashri. We have a great yoga exponent amidst us, Mr. Sheila from 2nd year Home Science, who won the recently district yoga championship award and many, many awards even in the past. We are so happy, Sushila, and we hope and we are praying that you get many, many more awards. The students is not any less. Just as Vice Chancellor said, we have our own entrepreneurs. Tushika Lalchan from 2nd year EPJ. She has her own startup called All Is Well. She was recognized at the IMB Bangalore field as one of the top 100 women-led startups. A big round to Tushika. We believe that this is the beginning of a lot of more laurels in the years to come. We're so proud. And that was the list, a very short list. There are so many more. May I now request our principal to honor Vicky with a memento. Vicky Hale and her husband will very soon be proceeding to the US, New York City, and we wish her all the very best. We have loads and loads of memories, loving memories, and we know Vicky will not forget us, not forget St. Joseph's College and all of us here. And you know, the biggest success story in St. Joseph's is the management headed by our very dynamic Dr. Sister Shaiji, our principal. And we request Dr. T. Bhaskar Sudha, the IQAC coordinator, to give a small token of appreciation, and Tony to give a small applause. We are so proud, sister, to have you as our leader, and we know you will lead us continuously. So now, it's my pleasant privilege to hand you over to the host of the 2 days, Steffi Maria Paul and Ananya. Steffi is from third year BA EPJ and Ananya from second year BA EEP. So they will take center stage and handle all events on the stage, beginning with a short cultural program and also the Let's Not Show.
Good morning, Vizag. I, Ananya, and I, Steffi, are your hosts for today. After 2 long years of wait, St. Joseph's College welcomes you back to Excelsior 2K22. With the motto soared higher and for the cause of educating young girls from low socio-economic backgrounds. We take this moment to introduce you to our title sponsor, Upload Global. Our main sponsors, Vigyan College, Cult Restaurant, Farm Plate, Inawas Restaurant, Ravi Iron and Steel, and Mrs. Kalyani Nandras. Our co-sponsors, CMR Gold, MBS Jewel Park, PFF, Vaibhav Jewelers, Kandatala, and The Cloud 9. Our associate sponsors, Aishwarya Sujata Designs, Padma Shri Hospitals, Asma Boutique, Manchukota Shankaveri, Vasavi Dosa, Arabian Shawarma, Swadishtam Restaurant, Bodhi Soda, and Elvira. Our goodwill sponsors, Alanka, Mrs. Vicky Hale, Home Science B-Batch Alumni Group, Dr. Manika Kumari, Dr. Captain K. Sujata, Dr. P.K. J. Lakshmi, Dr. E. Harani, Dr. Mosmi Shankar, Department of English, Department of Home Science, SMS Dental Clinic Dr. Sridhar Mitra, Mr. and Mrs. Jagannatha Rao, Department of Commerce and Management, Mrs. Nyara Krishna, Department of Economics. And finally, our media partners, Radio Mirchi and Vizag. Meeru, Prati Oakal, all of you present here, give a big round of applause to yourselves. As we would like to remind you that the contribution you given for the entry pass goes towards the cause of educating young girls from low socio-economic backgrounds. These 2 days, we take you on a journey filled with fun, frolic, and competition. This is the time to let go of your inhibitions, let go of your worries, breathe in, breathe out. And back your energy for this is Excelsior 2K22. No event is complete without invoking God's blessing. I now invite Vishnupriya from 2nd BA EPJ to perform a classical song for us. ఈరోజు ముందుగా సరస్వతి ప్రార్థన చేసి ఎక్సర్సైజ్ అయిపోతాం. యా కుందేందు తుషారహారధవళ యా शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या विवीणावनदण्ड मण्डितकला या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देवैः सदा पूजिता सा पातु सां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्यापहा నమస్కారం.
Before we kickstart Excelsior, we have a few announcements regarding the upcoming activities. All of you who would like to participate in any activity, you can go to the registration platforms and register yourself. And if you have any queries, there are posters all around you with the venues and timings of all the activities. And in case of any other queries, you can always visit room H, our Excelsior committee room.
To begin the event on a cultural note, I now invite Kedashree and team for a semi-classical dance performance.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for that beautiful performance. We just make a quick announcement about the upcoming activities and the ongoing activities. Right now, we have Parashat Yoga solo and group singing competition happening in Media Lab. Regarding any queries, you can contact him. We also have quiz heist, general quiz prelims and finals happening in Seminar Hall. Regarding any queries, you can contact Pujita. The retro cosplay competition is being organized in G Room. Regarding any queries, you can contact Jhansi. Learners Destiny Club is conducting every third Nero in room F3. Journals Club is conducting bits and pieces in room G5. We also have Runway, the painting competition being held in Botany Lab. It is happening right now. Those are interested, please make your way towards Botany Lab. Regarding any queries, you can contact Jyotika. And now I hand over the mic to Pujita to begin Let's Nacho.
You want to fight, you want to get scared. Let's see, what is your fear? It's not the only event in Excelsior 2K22. Go to all the rooms, Learner's Destiny, go to F3, G3, just explore. Go to the building. St. Joseph's building is a wonderful building. It's a 2-story building, excellent, just go and participate. While I hand you over to Pooja and Ritvika to start, let's nacho.
Dance एक पूजा, dance एक art है art. We dance to express and not to impress. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, dance enthusiasts, invited guests, and my dear friends. How different is this morning? You will discover it as the event unfolds. Dance is a full-fledged form, a goal in itself, and a means of allowing a human being to express his inner feelings, thoughts, and experiences. On this note, brace yourself for a high-octane dose of entertainment as we are about to begin. Let's nacho, a solo and a group dance competition. Too much of formal introduction, wasn't it? Well, there's some more of it. Now I hand over the mic to Ritvika and Vaishnavi to introduce our very dear judges.
On an announcement, in F5 we have paper dance competition which has begun. All of you interested can go to F5.
Hi! Hello! Namaste! Hi, my name is Vaishnavi S. Nair. All the details, armies, blings.
God, here she goes again. Well, this is Ritvika and we are your hosts for today for Let's Nacho.
As we all know, dance has no barriers.
Hello. It's not formal. Why?
Okay, sorry. It is something that everyone can feel, everyone can understand. Sorry. As we all know, dance has no barriers. It is something that everyone can feel, everyone can understand, and definitely something everyone can enjoy.
Okay. Today
We have with us Ms. B. Angel and Bhaskar and Mr. Sanju Aro as the judges who let's not show. Ms. Angel, holding a diploma in Kuchipudi and certificate in Bharatanatyam from Dr. G. Sita Mahalakshmi Vagdevi Sangeeta and Nritya Kalapeetham. Ms. Angel has been dancing Kuchipudi for 18 years and Bharatanatyam for 7 years. She is the founder of an online dance academy, that is Yoga Dance Academy. She is also the awardee for various dance awards like Uttama Pratibha Puraskaram, Ratna Puraskaram Award, Sri Krishna Natya Manibala Award, Nitya Bharati Award, Natadhala Award. She has also participated in various dance programs as an NSS volunteer. And another proud moment is that she is an alumni of St. Joseph's College for Women. Let's all welcome Ms. Angel with a small AD. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now we have Angel with us with a short performance. We welcome you, Angel. It's gorgeous! Thank you, Angel. We also have with us Mr. Sanju Aro, who is specialized in hip-hop and advanced choreography and also performs other styles like folk, bhangra, salsa, contemporary storytelling, and the list goes on. He also completed a one-year training in Kings United India and Big Dance Center 2018-19 and is now working for a Telugu movie. While running Rainbow Art School, it's an honor to have you, sir. Since now we have the introductions about our judges, we move ahead with the performances. First, we have the code number 031394. I repeat, code 031394. And after this code, I request 030655 to be ready with a performance. Now we have 031394 on the stage.
Make it
regarding the main events and sideline events in every floor, including the home science block. We request everyone to go through the posters, and if you find the activities interesting, register yourself and participate in them.
Ananya, I can smell some biryani around,
Steffi, not just biryani. We have pani puri, kebabs, shakes.
Wait. I'd like to remind you that Learners Destiny Club is conducting Eversar Niru in room F3. Journalistic Club is conducting bits and pieces in room T5. Tamasha, the Cineverse Mono Action Competition is beginning in T5. Buzzicon Club is conducting Tashreef Rakhiye in F2. And BA Fusion Based Association is organizing Haunted House in the basement.
So I was saying we have rice, milkshakes, momos, noodles, ice creams, and jewelry, accessories, and besides that, game stalls.
Wow, that's so amazing. I'm gonna go right now and have a look.
Aren't you coming? Of course I'm coming. Okay, let's go.
This is not your competition, dude.
Okay, I see you're discouraging talent.
I don't see any talent here. So embarrassed because of you. Okay. Now we have the code 030658 performing now. And the next code 030366, be ready. I repeat the code 030658.
Opa Gangnam Style. Opa Gangnam Style.
I'm not a singing competition either. It's such a discouragement to me. I'm totally there for that. Never mind. So
we have quiz games competition in the seminar hall, which will begin in another 5 minutes. Whoever is interested can go to the seminar hall for the competition.
Now the code 03066 will be performing.
No girl can tell me about my mother. We gon' learn another. There's nothing to worry than that. Money in a pocket, in my bone like cover. No boy can miss me or my mother. Round here, everybody need ammo. 6 feet, we gon' shut out any brother. Yeah, but I'll be better than I used to. With my mommy, with my mommy, with my mommy. I say I'm sure I'm they go both. I wonder what I'm gonna do. What am I doing? No girl can tell me about my I bring the pain
Please, where are you all? How was the performance?
Oh, we just had a performance, guys. We have a lot more.
Okay, K-pop is a lot more. Okay, retro and cosplay is happening in G room.
Interested people can go to G room for the retro cosplay. We also have horror house being conducted in the basement by the BA Fusion Association. Anybody interested can go and register yourself there. We also have fun statistic games from the Home Science Department, that's the Home Science Association in F4, which will begin now. You can even go there for some more entry. Now we have code number 020495. I repeat, code number 020495 for the next performance. After which 020208, please be ready. 020208, please be ready.
చేనిలో యవనం పొట్టు సంపులో చెమందరం ఏడాది సంగళ వేళ ఏడాది సంగీత వేళ పిల్ల పిల్ల నీ గొడవలే వాళ్ళు వచ్చేసుకుంటానులే
ఇప్పుడు నేనొచ్చిన ఇప్పుడు పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ ఇస్తే
మన స్టైల్లో లాస్ట్ లో ఒకసారి గట్టిగా ఇచ్చేద్దామా
ఇచ్చేద్దామా చేసేద్దామా గట్టిగా చేసేద్దామా ఓకే
కొంచెం స్పీడ్ ఎక్కువ
సీతామహాలక్ష్మి అనే నేను జీ రూమ్ లో రెట్రో కాస్ట్లే జరుగుతుందని చెప్పడానికి వచ్చాను. డాన్స్ క్లాస్ కి టైం అవుతుంది, మళ్ళీ కలుస్తాను. దిగు 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 నాగా Yeah, I didn't understand a single word. Never mind. Anyways, I take this opportunity to extend our gratitude towards our title sponsor of More Global, main sponsors Vigyan College, Touch Restaurant, Farm Crate, Inaugural Restaurant, Ravi Iron Steel, Mrs. Kalyani Dhanraj. Our co-sponsors CMR Gold, FBS Jewel Park, BFF, Weber Jewelers, Kangatala and The Cloud9. From the Analytical Science Association, we have Eka Model and Dama, a film-based activity in F1. Anybody interested can go to F1 and participate in the activity. So, Debbie, what does a cloud wear under a raincoat? I have no idea. Does anybody else here has an answer? What does a cloud wear under his raincoat? Nobody. A thunder bear. Very fun, very fun. Thanks. Anyways, on this note, we are having Hasino Fasi stand-up comedy competition being conducted in room D6 right now. Consumer Club is also conducting Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse in room G3 right now. Next, we have 020208. I repeat, code number 020208.
Welcome to Pochmamdi Festival.
రజనీకాంత్ సినిమా పెట్టు.
నా దారి రహదారి. నువ్వెవరు? ఓకే, నువ్వెవరు? నువ్వెవరు? నువ్వు ఉండొచ్చు, లోపలికి.
Vaibhav Jewelers is conducting a lucky draw. By the end of the day, they will be picking up a lucky winner and 5,000 bond gifts are also being rewarded. All of you can go and fill in your details and be a part of it. Quiz Head, General Quiz Presents and Finals is happening in Seminar Hall right now. You all can go if you are interested. Nadari, Rahadari. Wasn't it a colorful performance, guys? Now the code 031922 will be performing and the next code 021605. Be ready.
Now original. Change
amazing. Um, we have Hasi to Pati, that is a stand-up comedy competition in T6. So anybody interested can go and join in Hasi to Pati. Next, we have 021605. Code number 021605. After which 03495915. I request 034915 to be read. Now we have 021605.
చుక్క చల్లని చిరుగాలి మనసునే తాకెనే విశ్వాస వెచ్చని చలిమంటై దూరమే కాలనే కసిరే కల్లోకి చిన్ని కల్లేని మదితో పాటు
రోజు నన్నే చూస్తుందా ఇంకేం తినేసే
That was an amazing performance. Next we have 034915. I repeat code number 034915. Then
పలికే పాలకుతో పలికే పూడుకొమ్మతో కసిరే వెన్నెలమ్మతో స్నేహం చేసా ఎగిరే పాల వెండితో నడిచే గాజు బొమ్మతో కళ్ళ ముందు జన్మగా చేజారినదేమిటో తెలిసిందిగా ఈ వేళ. శివ చీకటి నిన్నలో దాగిందిగా వెన్నెల. మరు జన్మము పొందేలా సరికొత్తగా పుట్టానే మరలానే.
Now the code 020059 will be performing.
लग गया ये कहानी है प्यार और मोहब्बत प्यार किया हो जाता बस हो जाता ఇలాంటి సమయంలో వీరులంతా తరచుగా చెప్పే మాట ఏంటో తెలుసా? పాత్ర చూసుకుంటాను.
That was a nice performance.
Miss Angel Marker. Shouldn't we have one from Sanju sir as well? Yes. So we have a small AV about him, and for which we will have a performance by Sanju sir. मुझे टायर पंचर करने में बहुत मजा आता है ये जोक था हाँ तो I don't like jokes. I don't like you. ये अब क्यों याद आ रही? पता नहीं बस entertain करना. अच्छा. Anyways, moving ahead, there's a small technical glitch with code 0349111. We will move ahead with 020218. Code number 020218.
ఇంతకన్నా మంచి పోలికేది నాకు తగ్గలేదు గాని అమ్ము ఈ లబ్బని పమ్ముకమ్ము అంటుకున్నాదంటే తోడు నమ్ము ముందు నుంచి అందరన్న మాటే గాని మళ్ళీ అంటున్నాయేమో ఇది చెప్పకుండా వచ్చేత్తమ్ము ప్రేమ నా పరిగు నన్ను Girls, this is for you. मेरी जान आई है जो रात नशीली इसकी हर एक बात नशीली तू भी ना कर ले नशा दोनों की मुलाकात नशीली नशे की बरसात नशीली तू भी ना कर ले नशा मेरी जान मेरी जान मेरी जान मेरी जान मेरी जान
In this moment, to extend our gratitude towards our title sponsor of More Global, and a quick announcement: at 1 o'clock, Synergy Plus Club is conducting food and fun in room G5. Next, we have code number 034911. I repeat, code number 034911.
This is not my song. This is the bar song.
Let's do Kumura. 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 Amadu, let's do Kumura.
So next we have code number 030104. Code number 030104.
On the floor, baby, hit it hard, baby, love the party, baby, patulengi podi. On the floor, baby, hit it hard, baby, love the party, baby, patulengi podi.
We have code number 021480. I repeat, 021480.
I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
बीच घुमा दूं आ चलती क्या तुझे सा बीच घुमा दूं आ चलती क्या चाचा की चाय पिला दूं आ चलती क्या बच्चन से तुझे मिला दूं आ चलती क्या